My goal has always been simple, and that is to make growing easier and more accessible for anybody who wants to try it on their own. Now, we can always learn more, we can always advance, but getting started is the most important thing. And one of the kind of hard things about getting started is putting all those little pieces and accessories together to get you going. And that's why when I saw this 9-in-1 kit from Spider Farmer, I thought, that looks pretty dang cool. And today, we're gonna check it out. So most growers, when they start out, they know that they need a light. They know they need a fan, they need an exhaust, they need a carbon filter. Those things you can buy in kits, and they're pretty common, they're easy to find. And that's what you hear a lot about in the forums. But there's also little things that don't really come in kits, and you don't really think about them until you need them. And that's kind of what this kit is full of. So let's explore this 9-in-1 kit together. So as we open up the box, we have another box, but we can open that up. Let me take this out and we'll get a closer view. I'm just gonna take everything out of the box here, lay it on the floor, call it out if you know what it is as I put it down, and then we're gonna go through all of this stuff together. Wow. This thing is awesome. Whoa, that's more than just one. Oh my gosh, there's more. All right, let's look through this stuff together. First up, we have our plant tags. You just write the name of the strain on here, stick it down in the soil, or one thing that I do like about these is it has the hole in here. So if you wanted to use a twist tie, attach it to the branch. That way it's never going to leave the plant itself. Sometimes tags get mixed up when they're in soil, especially during transplant. So having that hole there, super handy. And this is something that every grower is gonna need. Next up, we have rubberized coated wire, and this is handy for supporting plants, stringing plants up. Super big reel, actually, there's a ton of it on here. A lot goes a long way, or a little goes a long way, but you just kind of pull it out here, you bring it, you pass it through this, simply just press down on it, and it snaps you the piece that you need. So that's how this works. Now these are super handy and useful in the garden. I don't think anybody would disagree, but this is probably one of those items that the majority of growers aren't purchasing by themselves, but they're needed in the garden. And what these are those little yellow sticky traps that can catch bugs and alert you to insects floating around your garden. This is a kind of a protective layer here, but if you peel it off, it exposes the sticky underside of yellowness, which is meant to attract bugs. So if my hair were to come into contact with that, dude, this thing would be hanging off of me like jewelry. So that's why these protective things are here, but when you get ready to use it, ooh, sticky, right? So yeah, I'm just gonna put that back on there. And these are handy, again, because you could stick it into the soil like this, right around the base of the plant, or see that hole? Again, put a zip tie or a twist tie, one of those little things I just showed you. Hang it on the branch, hang it on the plant. You can get good IPM scouting through the use of these yellow sticky cards. As you get closer to harvest, it's handy to have a loop or a magnifier like this to take a look at the trichome heads. Again, that is kind of the ultimate sign of when to harvest based upon the ratio of color, but this is a very simple device. Pop it out, and there you go. You got your magnification, you inspect the trichomes, and you decide whether it's ready to harvest or not. And when you finally reach harvest, you'll need some of these, some handy dandy scissors. These are standard. I mean, you can buy them under any name, any company. It's the same pair of scissors. They work well. Pop that down and go to town. Item number 6, you've got some gloves you can use from Spider Farmer. These will help, keep some of the stickiness off your hands as you're going through, as you're trimming and handling the plant. They wash off easily with alcohol and they become less sticky. But yeah, if you're trimming, use your gloves. And when you're finished trimming all that sticky bud, you can take this device, which is carefully wrapped up in that bag, and these little coils, and then whoop, bam! You can dry your weed in there. Just hang it, whoop, there you go. Pretty cool. Item number 8. Just kind of looks like some Ziploc bags, and actually they give you a decent amount of bags here. There's quite quite a good number. But if you open them, you can see these are actually bags that you can use to cure and store your cannabis. So yeah, after the harvest, you got a place to store them. And last but not least is this dope little carrying bag. Now, this is a bag, it's got some nice thickness, which it's actually going to have some smell protection for you. It's kind of a sealed zipper as well to prevent smells from escaping. Actually, if I just took this off, you guys could see, all I have to do is put that in there, put this in here, set my code, and then it's a locked bag. But this is where you would store your finished cannabis when you're out on the road. You know, obviously taking the right amount with you to stay legal and safe. But this was a cool thing in the 9-in-1 kit from Spider Farmer. Something that I probably wouldn't have bought by itself because I'm like, oh, is that something that I really need, or would I have even thought of it? But the answer is yes, and I'm stoked that I have it. So another reason why I was glad this 9-in-1 kit exists. Now, as you can see, that's a kit that's going to make your life easier. It's available on the Spider Farmer website for $44.99, and that's a pretty good deal for everything that you get. I think that actually comes out ahead if you were to buy everything in the kit versus individually. On top of that, if you use Westport 420 on your checkout code, whether you're on their website, whether you're on Amazon, whether you're in the US, whether you're in the UK, Westport 420 should save you a bit of money on that too. So check for the links down in the description. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know if you think this is a rad kit. Let me know what else you would maybe put in there or what you were surprised to see in this. But thank you for hanging out. And remember guys, until the next time, remember to party on.